Violent protests break out for a third day in Hout Bay. Residents are angry at the slow pace of rebuilding following a devastating fire in March. Police fired stun grenades after residents set fire to some houses and blocked roads. Commuters are advised to avoid the area for their own safety. The fire in March devastated Imizamo to informal settlement. There were 4 people dead and the city of Cape Town had to relocate thousands more. Well, we are now joined by ANN7 reporter Basetsana Pore live from Hout Bay for more on the story. A very good morning to you, Basetsana, and thank you so much for joining us this morning. Just to unpack more details on the current mood and situation at Hout Bay at this moment. Well, Basetsana, I do hope that you can hear me. That is ANN7 reporter Basetsana joining us live over there. Basetsana, just paint us a picture of the current situation and mood on the ground after the violent protests there at Hout Bay this morning. Well, we are still trying to get you more reactions on the current situation at Hout Bay, where violent protests have broken out for the third day in Hout Bay. Well, it is said that residents are angry at the slow pace of rebuilding following a devastating fire in March this year, which ravaged the entire area and the informal settlement of Imizamo Yetu. Well, it is said that police had fired stun grenades after residents set fire to some houses and blocked roads. Commuters have been advised to avoid the area for their own safety at the current moment. Well, we do know that the fire in March devastated Imizamo to informal settlement, leaving 4 people dead, while the city of Cape Town had to relocate thousands more, bringing them help. Well, we also do know that these violent protests are actually breaking out for the third day now consecutively, after residents are actually angry and expressing their anger towards the government for the slow pace of rebuilding following the devastating fire in March, which claimed the lives of 4 people. Well, our ANN7 reporter Basetsana is on the ground, and we will try to connect to her later on just to get more details on the current mood on the ground at the moment. Whether is the protest still as violent, are the houses still looted or burned, and how the situation is on the road with regards to the rocks which have been placed on blocking the roads at the moment. On this story, which is a developing one, also from the Safety and Security Director of the City of Cape Town, who will also join us on the phone line later on, just to also unpack further details on this matter. Our ANN7 reporter Basetsana Pore is also on the ground to give us the latest details on the current mood and situation on the ground relating to the entire protest happening at Hout Bay. We do know that these violent protests have actually broken out for the third day this time around. Well, our ANN7 reporter is back, Basetsana Pore. I do hope that this time around you can hear me. A very good morning to you. Just paint us a picture of the current situation on the ground at this moment. How is it at Hout Bay?
Good morning to you and to the viewers at home. Well, the community members of Imizamo are out in full force. As you can see from the visuals around me, the commuters are out. They want to hear from the mayor, who is set to arrive here at 10 o'clock. But since then, we have been waiting for her. And word is that she is in the area and she will be speaking to the community. As you have mentioned, giving background to what has happened here in Imizamo in March the 11th, a fire broke out and the residents were left displaced. Then the government took the residents and gave them temporary shelter in a sports ground, of which turned out to be an undesirable place for people to live in. We visited the place on Saturday. People are living in water, they're living in trenches, they're living close to a stream. They said that already 5 people have been hospitalized, or rather actually 5 people people have passed away ever since they started living in that sports ground, and they blame pneumonia as well as other cold-related illnesses. Children are born in that area and they have nowhere but there to go, and they're saying that they need the government to give them a proper place to stay, because what they've given them as an alternative is turning out to be unbearable to live in. And this morning, as we heard, that some violence broke out, just like Saturday, that barricaded the roads. On Saturday, they had all the material that was going to be used to rebuild their shacks laid in the street. They said that is showing that they need to be listened to and they want answers as soon as possible. So this morning again, it started out, they came out in their numbers and started demonstrating, and now seems like they will be having one of their plea heard, which is to have the mayor come and talk to them and let them know when are they going to be given proper shelter and services such as electricity and water.
We do know that this protest is actually erupting for the third time consecutively now. Has there been any prior engagements with the residents of Imizamo Yethu, as well as we do know that the mayor was supposed to engage with the residents this morning?
Can you repeat that again?
Repeat that for you. Has there been any prior engagements with the residents of Imizamo Yethu just to find, an interim solution to this entire matter as of yet? Well, unfortunately, we are experiencing a bit of technical problems at the moment. That was ANC reporter Basetsana Pora coming to us live from Hout Bay and packing more details on the violent protest, which has broken out for the third day in Hout Bay this morning. We do know that the residents are angry at the slow pace of rebuilding following a devastating fire in March. Well, a reporter also made us aware that the mayor was supposed to engage and meet with the residents of Imizamo Yethu today at 10 a.m, but at this moment hasn't pitched. But the situation has, for now, actually calmed down, but the residents are still gathered in the streets at the moment.